Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, today we're going to talk about this conversation with KI and some guy allegedly trying to set up G-Herbo to be killed. Now, supposedly this man reached out to KI via Twitter, wanting her to kill G-Herbo for some money in return. And now that I think about it, he never even mentioned why he wanted G-Herbo killed neither. It's kind of weird, but these messages that came from KI DMs off Twitter was exposed by an individual who hacked her Twitter account and exposed it. Now, this is old, but it became a topic of discussion again as of recently. I see a couple people doing videos on it, and also someone requested it, so I never did the video personally, so I figured why not. Plus, it was always weird to me because a few things didn't add up. So before we get into it, first shout out Incredible Hurt 305 for the donation. I appreciate you, man. Anybody that donated to the channel previously or even in the future, I appreciate y'all. And I'ma just look to seeing more things to add to the channel and, you know, jazz it up a little bit. Now, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And I swear, it's lit here. So join one of the latest games on YouTube so you can stay updated with some of the realest content. Now let's get straight into it. Now, first and foremost, I'm gonna start off by saying that the music industry, period, saved a lot of your favorite drill artists live. And if it wasn't for the music industry, which helped these guys get out of some of their situations, a lot of these guys would be dead, unfortunately. That's the reality of it. So shout out to the guys that actually made it out and made a way for themselves and their family. You see what I'm saying? I wish more guys had that same result and, you know, it'd just be a little different. Now, one of the misconceptions people have is that KI and G-Herbo had a personal beef, and that was not the case at all. Alright, it's not like KI wanted to kill G-Herbo for a personal matter, like he probably killed one of her associates or anything like that, right? It was just a contract hit. Now, she was going to be paid to get him out of here, and in return, I guess, get $10,000 from this mysterious guy. And it was well known that KI and the guy she was around was running around robbing and sticking guys up and doing hits for money. Alright, that's really how they got their money, and whatever the case may be. It's not like today how guys are scamming and, you know, that was their hustle. So it is what it is. And actually, if you go on KI's Twitter account, in her description, it says paid shooter. Alright, so that just is what it was. And in fact, when they mention KI's body count, to me personally, it's usually a mystery, of course. Or people say that she haven't caught that many bodies, people are exaggerating, blah, blah, blah. But that's because they're going off the main drills that she's known for, like the main people that we know. Alright, my theory is that they probably don't know about the contract hits that she was involved in as well. You see what I'm saying? It's just a theory, so it's like 50-50. Maybe her body count is exaggerated, or maybe all they know is the drills that she's known for, you know, and not including the contract ones. Who knows? And sidebar, right? Here's a little sidebar for y'all. You got to be a sick individual to sit here and look a kid in the face, knowing they're a kid, and then pay them to go kill somebody. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to assume that this contract hit wasn't the first one that KI was on, because in the DM she said, quote, "I know you heard about them twins." You see what I'm saying? That's when the guy tried to question her validity of, like, you know, like seeing if she was really like that. So now the real question is this: how many other contract hits has KI went on? And to be honest, reading these DMs, it kind of got me flabbergasted that she was really talking how she was talking over the internet, on Twitter nonetheless, as if the police don't be on these platforms and investigating and using this information in courtroom. Even back then, it was just a little more hidden that that's what they was doing, you know, and nowadays it's a little more known, but it's crazy. And this goes to show you how young and naive she was, because I personally think she just didn't know any better. She was a child, and maybe this is one of the reasons why before her death, she was being investigated by the feds already. So to be honest with you, even if she was alive, who knows? She'd probably be in jail for a very long time. Alright, and I don't know how she knew, but K.I. knew the police was on her and she was under pressure, which is why she told the guy to delete the messages between, you know, both of them. But one thing I always found weird was this, right? She told him to delete the messages between the two, but she never deleted the messages on her side neither. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of weird. You want to tell somebody to delete the messages because the cops is on you, but then you don't delete the messages yourself. And the reason I asked that is because we see the messages, right? So if she told him to delete the messages and she deleted it, then it would have been gone. This supposedly hacker wouldn't have been able to see this. But the fact that she told him to delete it and she didn't delete it herself just don't make sense. And remember, I said that because I'm gonna bring up a theory I thought of at the end of the video too, so stay tuned. Now, on another note, for you guys that love incriminating yourselves on the internet, right? Understand this. Once that message, that video, that picture, whatever it is, that tweet, once it's in the Twitter database, whether you delete it or not, it will always be there. I don't care what you say or what you thought. If you have any picture, any video, any message, any tweet, any of that, and you delete it off of Twitter, they can't recover it. FBI has a team strictly for that. I forgot their name to be exact, but they have a team for it. Trust me. But no matter what you do, whether your phone, your Instagram, Facebook, any of that, your content isn't never really deleted once you put it on the internet. So please keep that in mind. In your phone too, but that's a whole nother story. Now, there's a few questions I would like to ask though, because some things aren't making sense, like I said, you know, to me at least. And I got questions like this. What is her prior history with this strange man that nobody knows? And why he feels so comfortable hitting her up to do this contract hit? You see what I'm saying? Where did he come from? And did she do previous hits with him before? Was he referred to her? Like, how did they manage to get in contact with each other the way they was talking to each other? Because they was loosely talking. He's talking about offering 10,000. She's talking about she did hits already. Them twins. She agreed to take the hit. All that. And another question is this: what was the reason he wanted G-Herbo out of all people dead? Out of all people he wanted G-Herbo for. Like I said, they never mentioned why he wanted G-Herbo gone. And to be honest with you, now here's my theory that I was talking about. I think maybe that guy, whoever it was, this mysterious man, was police trying to lure her into admitting to taking a contract hit. You see what I'm saying? It's pretty much entrapment. But they know that not a lot of people know that, you know, it's entrapment. They just trying to get you to admit. Once you admit, it's over. Because you got to understand, no one knows these two affiliation at all. And the results was that the hit never happened because he stopped responding. And that's when she came out of nowhere and said that, yo, the police is on me. So Pete, right? Put things into retrospect. Coincidentally, she got wind of the police being on her after that conversation, after she agreed and talked about money and all that, 5,000 up front, 10,000 as a whole, all that. And now once again, don't go saying I'm wrong, because like I said, nobody truthfully knows what happened. This is just my theory. I'm not saying this is what it was, but the whole conversation just a little suspect. And sidebar, another sidebar, look how easy it was to get someone killed, man. Like, this is crazy. All it took was a Twitter DM and 5K up front and you was gone. So literally hit someone up on Twitter, tell them you need someone killed, and that's it. It's crazy, right? Now, anyway, it's safe to say that G-Herbo dodged a bullet, literally. And I say that because those messages was initiated January 29th of 2014, and unfortunately K.I. was murdered April 11th, 2014. So what is that? About 3 months apart? 3-4 months apart from each other? You see what I'm saying? And there's a couple rumors as to why the hit was never really carried out. One, Maybe she just lost contact because the police was on her. 2, the guy didn't have the money to pay. 3, she was killed before the hit was even carried out. What else? 4, the guy was really the police and was just trying to get K.I. to agree so they can, you know, get her, arrest her, whatever the case may be. That's my theory. And 5, the guy just feared that he'll be robbed and or killed if he met up with K.I. And that's understood because that's the reputation her and her guys had. Imagine trying to do a deal with somebody that you know is a killer, know that might turn on you. And the guy, I think he was white or whatever, you know he's scared out of his life, man. So, another thing I like to question is this, right? Why was K.I. so confident about taking G-Herbo out? Like, if you check those messages, the way she was acting, as if it wouldn't be hard to catch G-Herbo lacking, like she didn't have no doubt in her mind. She did not really pay attention to those messages, man. Right? And y'all know, like I said, I like bringing awareness here. All that. Really pay attention to how lax she was talking about catching G-Herbo and getting him out of here for $10,000. Take that into consideration. Like it was no hesitation about it. She was really serious. Like, yo, it's gonna happen. Just give me the money and that's it. Would it have been like a back door involved? Maybe she knew someone. Like, I don't know. Maybe she was just that good. I don't know. I just always wonder why K.I. felt so confident that this hit was going to get carried out. All right, that's something to pay attention to. Now, as we all boil down to the end of the video, man, let's just keep in mind that all of this could also be fake. And I say that because let's not forget how these DMs were even retrieved in the first place. It was a so-called hacker that hacked into K.I.'s Twitter and recovered her DMs and just happened to see this. You see what I'm saying? And keep in mind, out of all the people in the world, they chose to hack K.I.'s Twitter and then expose this. You see what I'm saying? It could just be the hacker trolling. It could be anything, man. I just found it weird how she told him to delete the messages but never deleted it herself. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. But I'm in it there, man. If y'all have any knowledge on the situation or know who this mysterious guy is, whatever, enlighten some of us in the comment box below. Other than that, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as y'all keep on watching, I'm going to keep on dropping. And I'm out.